Hello everybody and welcome to this video. Now today I have something very special. Now you may have read from the title, these are 5 car designs for people who are just starting the game. Now as you can see, it's the old main menu. I don't know how the new one is going to look like because I'm recording this on the 15th of September and the video is probably going to be out on the 16th before 8:18, so before 6 p.m. and which is the time the update comes out for me. So, I thought I was just going to do this today. Now, someone asked me to do a, like, free car designs. I've been having those requests a lot. And I've always wondered, like, because I've always thought to myself, free car designs are really hard to do because there's just not a lot of items you get immediately. Like, the common items that you get immediately when you just start playing are very, very bad. There's items people don't use, there's car bodies people don't use, there's a lot of stuff. But I try to set myself the challenge because I'm like, hey, I'm a car designer, so I'm now going back to my car designer roots anyway. So I was like, hey, you know what? So I might as well set myself this challenge, seeing as I don't have anything else going on. And I thought this is a really good idea to also introduce new players to car designing, and that it's actually a really cool thing to get into. Now, before I get started with the presets, I'm gonna be a sellout, you know, like Musty's won the race to 1 million, congrats to him, but I need to get to 1k, like, come on guys. I'm actually taking this thing seriously now. I'm responding to subscribers in the comments, so also if you have any video ideas, leave them in the comments. I am also really hyped to get to 1k because that means I can actually monetize my content, which would be super cool. Like, that's so cool. And with the new Epic Games update coming on the 23rd of September, I can use a creator code if we get to 1k subs. So that would be so cool. Yeah, it's always been my dream to like be big in Rocket League, especially in YouTube, because I see like so many other people doing it, and yeah, no, there's like no really like good car design channels that are like not flashy and not like super bright, and I want to keep it more like low-key and cool and stylish, you know. I'm like the underground designer. Yeah, so anyway, please leave a sub if you want to watch more design content. I promise you my designs are really cool and not so flashy, so if you don't like flashy designs, definitely sub to my channel because that's what we stand for here. And yeah, anyway, let's just get right into it because I've done enough talking. Right, so we're gonna run through these pretty quickly. I don't know how long the video is gonna be, but my talking at the beginning should have been enough. So the first design we're gonna start off with is a golden and purple stripes metallic car. I don't know what to call the car designs because it doesn't really have like any outstanding features, but yeah. This is personally a design I used as I started playing the game, so I thought, hey, that would be kind of cool to include it, right? So we have the tunicas, which are nice and golden. We have a golden matching accent to go with it. We have a metallic pearl finish, so that the nice golden gleam goes all over the car and we can be all in our golden presence. The orange side looks like this. For this we have a metallic and we have a metallic as well. You can also do the metallic pearl for this side. It leaves like a little purple tint, but I just left it on this, but you can do whatever you want. Also, if you're a big fan of the LA Lakers, cool car design for you, purple and orange, you know, purple and yellow. You can also do yellow if you want to. Even though I find orange looks cooler, but smack, yellow, easy peasy, right? We got the tunicas. One change you can also do is you can make this pink, which also looks really cool. So if you just do it like with a normal wheel, it looks really awesome as well. But for this design, I've done it golden. For the boost, we will be using a standard yellow. You can also just use a standard orange if you feel that way inclined. And as the trail, we have classic. This will be on all the cars coming up because there is no other trail than classic that comes standard with a free-to-play experience. And our goal explosion will also be classic throughout all of the designs. So yeah, I'm just going to say that off the bat so that you don't question later what trails and what stuff goal explosions I used. So yeah, that's a cool little design. I think that's pretty awesome. And yeah, so the next one is a brighter kind of matte flame design. I wanted to make something with the hot rod wheels and something that's a bit more brighter on the field. So what I decided to do, I decided to use one of my coolest techniques that I didn't discover it, but I use it a lot. and that is using a flame decal, like a fire decal with camo, because it looks like the flames are like burning, you know, like the flames actually look textured. So we will be using a octane car body with flame decals. We have a bright blue as the matte, as the primary paint finish, and it's a matte paint finish. There we go, got my words correct. And then as the primary, we're going to be using a red, a lovely bright red for that, with a camo paint finish to really make those flames look alive. And on the other side, we'll just be doing the opposite. We'll just be doing a palette swap, which is a bright red matte on the primary and a bright blue. You can also do a darker blue if you want, but I chose the bright one, and camo for that. What you can also do for this car design is you can also just make the whole red side camo, go on darker, and then make it matte if you feel like that looks better. But hey, everyone how they want to do it, you know. So we have the rat rod wheels, which are also the hot rod wheels, which are also flames and hot and flames, haha, funny. So we have that going on for us. So that red really matches the flames, and I think I like these wheels. These are like one of my favorite common wheels. We have a blue boost, which just matches the blue on either side. As the trail, we have classic again. Now, one thing I will say, I'm not sure how budget friendly this is going to be, or like how new players are going to get items, so I really don't know. But if you can really get like a red trail for this car, it will look amazing, because you got the blue boost and the red trail, then you have all blue and red car, so that looks really, really cool. So that is our second completely free new player car. Now the third. So I decided to change the body, because I know when people start the game they don't use just the octane, you know, because hey, who wants to use a stupid dune buggy when we have all these like cool cars, and like you have like I have them filtered right now, but like you have like these cool cars, and you have your van, you know, you have like whatever the hell this thing is, you know, like who wants to use an octane all the time? So I don't want to do it too wacky though, so I'm trying to keep it like cool. So this car, for anybody who has played the game for a long time, knows that this car is kind of famous because this is the Jazer car, the old 2015-16 Jazer car. So we are using a breakout as our car body, which is this cool 80s 90s looking exotic car. We are using the stars decal as our decal. We are using a bright blue, just the same as I just used for the other red flame design as the primary. We're doing that with matte. Feel free to use metallic or any other paint finish you so desire if you really want to go for it. We are using a yellow secondary. There we go, that's the right color, which is also matte. And for the yellow side, we are using a yellow matte with a black paint finish. Now you can also go for a dark blue on this if you think that's cooler, but I like this because then the whole car is yellow and black, which is pretty cool. Then we're using one of the only common painted wheels, in quotation marks painted, because it's not really painted, this is just how they come. So these are the Sunburst wheels, which are also one of my favorite wheels. For the boost, we're using standard yellow on both sides. Now you can also use a yellow thermal if you want to. Let me just filter this real quick. There we go. You're also free to use the sacred boost, which would also fit this car. You're free to use the yellow flamethrower, yellow ion, or whatever you feel like this car could use. You can even use sparkles if you want to, but this is just the choices I made. So yeah, moving on to the fourth car. Now the fourth car is very different, and I know people have used similar versions of this car when they first started, me included. I loved the skull wheels because I thought they were badass as hell. So yeah, so I just did like a really cool rocker vibe, you know, real like Mad Max kind of inspired design. We have the Backfire as our car. We have the skulls decal, lovely little skulls there. We have a sun damage. Now this is a DLC paint finish, but I do not know if they will be available for everyone or if not. So just in case, if you don't have this, you can also just go for a matte finish, that's also fine. Or if you do really want to make it darker, the brush metal also works pretty well for this. So we have a red metallic, you can also use matte for this, doesn't matter, all up to personal choice. And on the other side we have a red and black both in matte, so we have the brightest red and we have a black as the secondary to match our red and black cool looking death demon car. For the wheels we have the server gate wheels, which are little skulls with the disconnect logo on the head, and as the antenna I used the skull antenna. What you can also do for this car, you can also use a disconnect antenna, which is up here somewhere, because that would also match, so whatever antenna you feel like you think is funnier, or just use no antenna, which is the best option. So also for this car, you can also use the Octane, seeing as that also has the Skulls decal, which is down here somewhere. Hello, do I not have it? No, it also has the Skulls decal. There you go, I just archived it. So if you do like playing with the Octane, Skulls decal, definitely worth checking out there. Now for our fifth car. Now this is a very interesting car. For the new players, this car might look kind of weird. And if I put it on down like this, the more experienced players watching this video will know exactly what this car is supposed to be, I think. So this car is the Tryhard car. If you are a new player and you want to right out the gate, right out the gate, you want to look like a pro, you want to feel like a pro, you want to be whizzing around the field like a pro, you know, you got to have the looks to back it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make you a pro car design. Now trust me when I say this, these cars is what good players use, right? So I am now champ 3 GC and 2s on GC and other game modes on champ 3. So I'm up there, you know. I'm not like pro level, but you know, I'm tickling the top rank, which is what new players like dream of, you know. So, and I'm gonna show you guys something funny. This is my car. Notice any similarities between this and this? Yeah, it's the exact same design. So we are going to be using the Octane with stripes, because stripes is a Tryhard decal. Also you can use no decal, which makes it even cooler, but I like using stripes, so hey. We are using the darkest primary and black as our secondary, both on matte, and the darkest primary and the black secondary are also on matte on the orange team. Now for the wheels are interesting because usually you would want to use this design with a black pair of wheels like I do, right? So you saw that in the car beforehand. The thing is though, there aren't any black wheels, so to speak, except from the Alchemist and like other wheels as like in the common stuff, right? So the stuff you get all the way at the beginning. Now if you have black Daichis, they're very expensive, so if you somehow come across them, keep them, because they're very expensive. So we can use normal Daichis if you like the look of those. The Veloces are also pretty cool as a main thing, but I would really recommend using Alchemist. Now if they do include the DLC wheels as like normal items when the free-to-play update comes out, definitely use Cristiano's. This is like the wheels all the pros and tryhards use. If I would ask anyone who this car belongs to, like ranked wise, people would definitely guess the upper ranks of the game, because no one in bronze has this kind of car, you know. It's always the top players, so yeah. For the boost, we're going to be using yellow flamethrower to imitate the alpha boost, which is all the boost the pros use if anyone watches esports, and you definitely should, because that's where you're going to learn the most. That's the big whooshy boost that they have, which is, actually I can show you, which is this one. So that's the one we're trying to emulate with the yellow flamethrower. A lot of people actually think that yellow flamethrower is sometimes alpha boost, so you can trick them. You can strike fear into your enemies' hearts by just using a boost, which is kind of scary. Also, another boost you can use is the Sparkles boost. Now I do really like this boost because it kind of looks like the alpha boost, and it also makes a cool sound. Makes like a whoosh sound, which is kind of like the alpha boost, so I recommend using this. No toppers and no antenna for this, because we're staying try-hard and true. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of little run through of some free car designs I came up with. let me know in your comments which one is your favorite, and yeah, I hope you all find this useful for new players. Definitely get out there and get practicing, because that's what you're going to need. And I'll see you all laters. Peace.